Praise the Lord. It's finally cooled off. It's been hot here in Denver, and I'm finally doing something. I can't believe I'm finally doing it. I'm scrubbing up that YouTube channel, and I'm introducing my story and reaching out to people that need to know what happens. And out here at Cheeseman Park in Denver, Colorado, where it's beautiful. It did shower a little bit, and it's just a lot cooler now than it has been. Yesterday at night, it was like just scorching still, the hot summer winds. And I'm thinking about West Virginia, but this video is really for my hometown, Mount Airy, starting there. Mount Airy, North Carolina. And I'm thinking of West Virginia because right now, well, we've got a yoga group right behind me, and they do have a sign. We could follow them on Twitter, but I didn't go back and see it. It's done with a marker or something like that. So we'll follow the yoga group later. I try to introduce all these worlds colliding. The one right behind me, I might go out there and do yoga. What do I want to say in this video? Well, I'll get to the West Virginia part. It's Miranda Lambert headlining the West Virginia State Fair. And that song, you know, they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. I love Miranda Lambert. First man I fell in love with out here in Denver loves her too. Hoping and caring and praying for the best for him and Miranda. Wanted them to be at the West Virginia State Fair when I found out she was coming, and then given my story and everything, I just had a lot of hoping and caring and praying for the best. And I think that she and Morgan Wallen are going to do a really good job. Really do. Morgan Wallen is a controversial figure, but I really do like that song. It's not that one talk. I can't remember the way I talk. Right? I like that song. Don't really agree with him all the way, but I love that song, and I love Miranda Lambert. Found out about her from my cousin Andy down in Florida, and their world colliding. But her message and her just her brand and what she represents and sings about, and the dynamics affecting my life, and definitely of Senator Jim Justice. I want to actually show you why I'm so concerned a little bit. Would be this screenshot right here. I just did it as I walked up here from my home. This is what you will find on search results on Twitter right now for Jim Justice. Baby Dog Justice. The dog appears before he does. That is a problem. Many people my age and up will agree that if you are searching for a United States Senator, you should find a United States Senator, not his dog. Baby Dog is very much a organism that needs to be liberated. I don't know if Baby Dog's ever been able to chase squirrels in a park. She's overweight, and she's getting very old. She won't live. She's already more than half past her lifespan. Baby Dog dispersed more than $20 million of federal funds for helping people get the COVID vaccine for Just Do It for Baby Dog. They gave away $500,000 for dream weddings. They gave away free ATVs and all sorts of prizes. And then we have homeless women and children. It's nearing a year anniversary of when I defeated homelessness. In a lot of ways, I'm moving up. Literally, soon, I hope. Caring, praying for the best, working on that all the time. I will be changing my location. Not too far from where I'm at, but I think I'll be a lot happier there. And in connecting back to my hometown and the post I did on Facebook today, what I want to tell my YouTube audience is Tom Acosta's Facebook has like 485 friend requests right now. Of the 12 or 1,300 friends he has, how many are multimillionaires who could resolve in a snap of a finger, just say, watch me do it, I'm gonna do it, watch me do it. The GoFundMe, CTRYSTR's Best Complete Recovery, is something I'm also trying to launch and raise awareness of. And I'm not doing it particularly for just me. It's to help pay back all the people that helped me survive while homeless across this nation for 725 days from Atlanta to San Francisco, surviving an interstate kidnapping and finding out Tom Acosta needs to be resolved. For many reasons, in many ways. That might not be possible with current leadership that we have in West Virginia. Tom Acosta may never be fully prosecuted. And I don't know, a lot of this is information that may be reaching my hometown, people that knew my family in the 80s and 90s. That's who I'm trying to reach right now. And in doing this video, I wanted to say, Acosta's got divorced in 98. We moved to Forsyth County. Tom Acosta relocated to West Virginia, and that Miranda Lambert song, The House That Built Me. A lot of people in Surrey County, North Carolina, love Miranda Lambert too. That 6,000 square foot abandoned Colburn's mansion Tom Acosta acquired through the contract with the city of Welch, I believe, or McDowell County itself, but I think it was the city of Welch, to do a mural on the Great Depression. That's what he used to acquire that home. And then he abandoned it 6 months before I fell victim to homelessness for the third time, and I had 2 jobs when that happened. Editing on the fly regarding that song, The House That Built Me, though. That 6,000 square foot Colburn's mansion really wasn't a part of my life until 2012. Then it became my full 100% reality. I did move away from there in 2013, and I had to move back multiple times. We can't always go back to the house that built us. Sometimes they burn down. They're no longer there for many reasons. We must think about that. If we love that song, people that don't have a home, maybe got destroyed in a natural disaster, maybe it was moved because of a road being built. Remember my hometown, Beth and Jessica, going back since before I was in kindergarten, had that happen to their home. But thinking of another country song, I think it's by Brad Paisley. And regarding Tom Acosta's Facebook friends in the friend requests, the 485, it's wanting to be his friend now. But the more they run my name down, the more my price goes up. And yeah, it says fuck off right there. And right here is a frame shop. And it's not Steve Talley's and Mount Airy, North Carolina. Man made a lot of money on me. The Our Town collection. We might not be able to find Tom Acosta, but we can expect a higher level of professionalism from our art shops and people who do art. To care, pray, and hope for the best. All right, here's a Harley Davidson. It just turned out that way. Beautiful machine. We need to know Tom Acosta stole or never fulfilled his obligation to complete a mural honoring U.S. veterans of the Vietnam War in Rainelle, West Virginia. Last stop for the Run for the Wall race. A ride. About 500 Vietnam veterans dying every single day. That's not all Tom Acosta did. And I just love my editing on the fly. Look at this shit right here. This store, corner store, It's owned by the people who own the frame shop. Mr. Ted Ashby, former president, he retired, of the Surrey Bank Trust. Would your mother allow this going on? This is the new trashy store. I did call this a trashy store, and it's less trashy now because they have power outlets at Starbucks, and they've made some other changes. I'm very happy with feeling like Mrs. Ashby and having pride in our communities and seeing common sense changes where they have actually removed that break table. Maybe link to the description, it'll be Kroger Needs Rehab. You can lose your home, but you don't have to lose your fucking common sense. I can't stand the Capitol Hill, in the heart of the nation's first American city, has all of this all over the place. And I just feel so good caring about it. I'm getting off topic, but like, this is Westward, our free publication. We'll have more videos on this. I'm just kind of doing the whole channel intro at large right now. We can't always go back to our grandmother's house either. There's the boomers in our family. Other ones in Tomacosta. Sell it while we're homeless in the winter and do not help. Doing this video is harder than I thought it'd be, but it's a good one. But there's a playlist I've created relevant to the audience of a lot of content I made while fighting homelessness and speaking, and relevant to my hometown. And I have been gone from there since 2000s. So now I'm trying to open that door and go back to Mayberry, America's #1 TV hometown, home of the Andy Griffith Show, in the old millennium, inspiration behind that. And in the new millennium, we have Representative Sarah Stevens, my mother's very first divorce attorney, been the top politician there for a long time, and is running for state Supreme Court. Sarah Stevens is still married to Edwin, who she promised God she would live, honor, cherish, and obey. And she earned about what a home costs to put me at a 38% likelihood lifetime, or until Tom and Rita get married again. And as their family leader, I definitely think that if we could find Richard, Rita's third husband, and if he passes, Rita should remarry Tom. I'm at a 60% likelihood of homelessness for all of my life. Another 38% for my parents being divorced, 22% additional for being LGBT. Common cost becomes a felon, it will go higher statistically. Lots of things on my mind, and you might see a different kind of Nathan right now than you saw when I was fighting homelessness. And I am like Madonna. She went to that Grammy show with her plastic surgery. I'm not worried about how it looks right now, and I am keeping the videos as they were made up. They've always been up. It's what happens. There are things I may not. Overall, I still agree with most of the things I said while homeless. And I think that's important, because this channel is all about asking someone, did Nathan know the difference between right and wrong? Did he choose the right answer? I let the viewer decide on that many times. You can also tweet your questions, tweet videos. Looking for growth. I have been lately not doing a lot of YouTube videos. I did do one on the one homeless man who seemed happy to be homeless, and all the women who aren't. I like that video. I've been moving at the speed of life. Life is messy. The YouTube channel, I never set out to make it perfect. I compete with no one. I said that in living with on a prior redefined account. This video is just an intro to my hometown to let you know, Yeah, I went through hell. I know there are still some nightmares I'm still going through. Tom Acosta still needs to be resolved. He will be by God. Out here in the park, it can seem like everybody used to relax and chill. We have that illusion of another day at the park. This is the nation's first all-American city. That's the third largest population of homeless people in this country. Find more love here than they do anywhere else. I did. Me and many friends came back from elsewhere to find homelessness here, and won. Some of them with me. So I wanted to do kind of an intro video to this playlist. I will probably be doing more playlists and working on reaching other groups. Particularly, we had my 20th anniversary high school reunion recently, and I did not really, I was caught up with life here in Denver, trying to move, trying to help people. Might be falling in love. How about that? There are homeless people right here in Cheeseman Park. There's a lot to this, what I'm calling it now, completely recovering from the complete recovery. Because when you defeat homelessness, nothing sinks back just like it was before. And for my situation, across this nation 6 times, never home. It certainly was not. I don't know. There's a lot to this year, 2024, 2025, September to September, where I didn't get a lot of it on YouTube. There's still so much unreleased, just like it was when I was homeless. One of those things would be the art festival we had here at Cheeseman Park recently, and we have another one in October. I would like to actually exhibit, or at least help some friends sell artwork at this street art show that we had at Cheeseman Park. It was wonderful. It was a great experience for me to be back in that mindset of like the Autumn Leaves Festival in Mount Airy, which me and Uncle Mike did exhibit at in 2014. And he's no longer here. He was painted and deemed a state treasure. And then Senator Joe Manchin had to take it for himself. And we have a video called "My Family Always Matters to Me." Might be particularly shocking to my hometown. Some of you know Uncle Mike. I loved him. Always will. Recently tried to reach out to our Queen Mother, Teresa, his first wife. Mother of the other 2 Acosta sons. Tried to reach out to Drew Acosta and my mother recently. I've been very busy. Always hoping and caring and praying for the best. And looking forward to so much. And I do still have challenges, and I have overcame some. Recently, after many attempts and lots of hoping and caring and praying for the best, obtained that Social Security card. But I guess I'll close this video by saying, yeah, I do want to promote that GoFundMe more than I have been doing before. With my income situation, things I cannot control finally being in a gear that I can control. I have had a couple of interviews, and I'm just so busy right now. So being able to do this video is great, but that GoFundMe is for $18,664. The amount of money I figured I lived on while homeless across the nation, crossing it 6 times over 725 days from Atlanta to San Francisco. And 43% of that money was raised by the sweat of my own brow while homeless. I would like to have that GoFundMe fulfilled right away. Gary Wheeler is my cousin, Tom Acosta's nephew, who defeated homelessness. His mother, Jenny Wheeler, is the life and the legacy carrying this family's way forward. She's still around, I believe. She doesn't have a phone. She's on Social Security. Gary needs family leadership from me and helping him secure the best possible things he can for his family. He's a single father. He defeated homelessness. He's in a good spot. I probably talk with him more than I do any other relative right now. So I need this GoFundMe fulfilled so I can help Gary and so I can help pay back all the people, mostly of limited means, people that were homeless themselves at some point or knew someone, loved someone that was, people that are on Social Security. It was always people, not the Tom Acosta friends, multi-millionaires that paid Tom Acosta $6,000 for a painting of their stuff. It's David Klein. They're not the ones I've reached out to recently and heard from their assistants. They're unavailable. That'd be Ken Allman, Practice League in Hinton in St. Louis, Missouri. This will affect a lot. I'm just hoping, care, and pray for the best. I had to. I didn't have a choice. And this is my home. The Ivy. Built in 1906. Older than Tom Acosta's 6,000 square foot abandoned Colburns mansion. Bigger. It's been a good home. Care a lot for my neighbors. Wish them well, and I'll be gone here in just a few weeks. The story will continue. But please see what's next. Link in the description or playing next will be the videos I selected for my hometown, Mount Airy, North Carolina. I was last there right before I came out to Colorado when I got promoted in 366 days. And I went down to Riverside Park and I stood on that rock. Aviators. That's what I did. I knew I probably wouldn't be back to Mount Airy for a while. So that was fall 2019. Hope to be back in Mount Airy as soon as possible. God bless. And whatever you do, hit that subscribe button and expect the unexpected. Always.